Alright. I don't think I'm moving my character again. Anyway, so I need to explain why I'm doing this over a live stream all of a sudden, and it's going to be it's going to be a bit of a mess. Gotta do it. It's beautiful. I don't know that as much. But anyway, so I wanted to make a lore video for the upcoming DLC. Um, there have been, okay, to make a long story really short, I'm going to realize I have my volume up and get feedback loop. That. Oh, and I ended up playing my earbuds so I can talk while I'm doing that. Just nothing like you want to make a video for years. Which wasn't the case, but here I am, excuse me. Also with the hydrant, so it's going to be a fun night. Problem is, my PC is not nearly as powerful as I thought it was. And it won't handle rendering the video I made. And it's a 26-minute video. The problem is, I'm out of time. There's already people playing the DLC, videos about it, and I think I may have even had the last boss spoiled for me. I won't even be checking the comments of this video. So what I plan to do is to go over everything that I wrote down in the quicker format, because the video is 26 minutes. Would have been 26 minutes and change had it rendered. I'm going to attempt to show pictures of things I'm talking about, but it's probably not going to work, because I'm a stupid baboon and I'm not going to do much on it here. Or it's the case. I'm a console guy for way too long. Anyway, we're going to start. Oh, I haven't even opened the Word document yet. Oh, should have done that before I started flapping my gums. Where is it? This one. Here we go. All right. Oh, you know what? Before I start saying anything, let me open just to see if I can get this to work. Because if I can show you guys a few things that I'm talking about as we go along the way, man, am I going to be happy. First, let's just leave that up and go to OBS. It's probably still just going to show the game screen. Yeah, fudge. All right. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What we're going to do, I'm going to leave this up for me to read. Or actually, it's just in the Word document. Yeah, sure is. Good. I don't need the pictures at all. Pictures aren't going to work. You're just going to have to sit there and listen to a guy playing the, what are the instruments called in this game? Sir, what is that you're playing? Violin? Corda? Who knows? Anyway. So my video would have started. It's the last one I'm going to reference as a past thing. I'm also going to download this and put it all together and hopefully make a video out of it after the fact. Oh, and I also want to say the quality of this, no matter what, would have been low anyway. It's starting with a 26-minute video after years was a really bad idea. So maybe it was my fault to begin with. Anyway, starting with the Golden Order. The only reason I bring up the Golden Order is because I don't think it's the same as gold itself. It's gold that has to do with, contact with the other gods and grace, and Golden Order is essentially a religion. The first slide that I would have shown, now that's the last time I'm going to do that, is the Discus of Light description, which reads, one of the incantations of the Golden Order fundamentalist, a gift from the young Mikola to his father, Radagon. So Mikola was a fundamentalist, probably believed the Golden Order would be able to help his sister. It's Melania, in case no one who's watching doesn't know that. What Melania needs, though, is something way more powerful than a religion. She needs something to override the will of a god, an outer god. Radagon's Rings of Light reads, and yet the young Mikola abandoned fundamentalism, for it could do nothing to treat Melania as a cursed rot. This was the beginning of Unalloyed Gold. Boy, I wrote out a whole thing for Unalloyed Gold here, but basically it's adding something inferior to something else, debasing the second thing. So religion was added to gold, and Mikola needed the pure gold version, the contact of grace, and such. So Mikola the Kind spoke at the beginning. Um, the imager here is of Marika Redigon pulling out golden hairs from something. The something I believe to be the corpse of I almost spoiled it ahead of time. Corpse of a deity, and I would at this point show the picture if you guys haven't heard of a YouTuber named Tim Diggity. He created a mock-up of what's likely a snake's head. That's what's the golden hairs are being pulled out of a snake's head. It's really good, and I wish I could show it. I wanted to put it in the video so badly. Oh well, but if you haven't seen that, gosh, I'll put that in the link to this. Can I do that now while streaming? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to put the link to Tim Diggity's channel in here right now. That'd be cool. I mean, I could do it on my mobile, but I don't. Let's first go live to my channel. You did good. Then Tim Diggity. I think I got that right. Here we go. Will this work? Yes, link to his channel is in the chat. Excellent. I'll add the description if I can later on too. Anyway, so blah blah blah. Let's see. Yeah, that's about it for that serpent's head. I believe the serpent that their gold is being pulled out of to be the Glomide Queen. It's Grace that's being pulled out, and let's see. The whole point of this is to explain how I think Mikola ended up doing all that he did and getting to the Shadow Realm, what Marika's plan was ultimately when she smashed the ring, the Elden Ring, and we're going to start with establishing who the Glomide Queen was. Actually, let's do the lines first. So then the trailer said the seduction and the betrayal, an affair from which gold arose. Excuse me. The Black Flamer rule reads, the Glomide Queen led the apostles. It is said she was an Empyrean chosen by the Fingers. I thought that made sense. Couldn't figure out how she was chosen by the Fingers, yet clearly not around in the lands between. So she was given grace by the Fingers, though, these same Fingers that we interact with. Well, actually, given's not quite right because of the Noble Presence incantation. Once a sign of the god's wrath, this incantation became a trophy of the noble's god hunt. So the world existed. Let's see. Wait, where did I go? Oh, shoot, I lost my place. I apologize. Okay, so the world existed before the Glomide Queen was in control. That she had to get this grace to, or she had to kill the godskin. I'll explain in a second. So there would be other deities, Empyreans. It's hard to know for sure, but the Godslayer Greatsword reads, Sacred Sword of the Glomide Queen who controlled the Godskin Apostles before her defeat at the hands of Malekith. Malekith serves Marika. You probably all know this, but he says this if you give him the Death Root and then lose. He'll say, cower before Malekith, Marika's Black Blade. Say that 5 times fast. Then if you defeat him after giving the Death Root, he says, forgive me, Marika, the Golden Order cannot be restored. Blah, blah, blah. There could be a multitude of reasons as to why Marika and Radagon would want grace. I think revenge has a little bit to do with it. The Godskin served us in death. We read that specifically. And they had to have killed the gods already in order to be called the Godskin, which they were back then, back in the Shadow Realm. Remember, Godslayer Greatsword, Sacred Sword of the Glomide Queen who controlled the Godskin Apostles before her defeat at the hands of Malekith. That's really important. Controlled the Godskin Apostles before her defeat at Malekith. All right. So they were called Godskin, not after getting to the lands between, but before. And I think to get these skins, the person they had to do it for them was Malekith. Could be the queen herself or Mesmer or someone else. We don't actually know. I'm sort of guessing, but I think the betrayal was of Marika and Radagon and Malekith working with the Glomide Queen to kill the gods, but then killing her to take the power for themselves, Grace. And I think that because it's the Omen we see being killed by Mesmer in a war that took place in response to Destined Death being taken and the Queen killed. Next trailer line, we're skipping one, but we'll be right back. What followed was a war unseen, one that could never be put to song, a purge without grace or honor. Tyranny of Mesmer's Flame. All I really care about is purge, because it's talking about you're ridding something unclean or inferior. That is a perfect description of the omen. That is what makes me wonder if there's more to the affair of killing Glomide Queen and taking grace from her. We're going to get the Mesmer towards the end, but he's eliminating that castle city that definitely seems to have Omenborn living in it. And I'm just going to say this now, too. It was supposed to be later in the video, but that one slide shows the woman just sort of in the fire, hunched over, maybe dead, maybe waiting for death, fiery death. I think that is a whatever the Newmen are that become the Black Knives. She looked exactly like one of those, but with this spiral spearish thing. Spearish? There was one more part about that. Oh, and it could also be that was God, I don't really want to say this now. But let's just say that could be Melena's body. I don't want to forget to say that later, and it's because it's important. I shouldn't have brought any of that up yet. Oh well. So the Omen are looked down upon, regardless of where they're at. Excuse me. Let's see. Okay, the Godskin apostlehood reads, the apostles, once said to serve, destined death, wielders of the god-slaying Black Flame, but after their defeat by Malekith, the Black Blade, the source of their power was sealed away. I would play the trailer from the start here again if I could, but basically, I think what we're seeing is the aftermath of Malekith defeating the Glomide Queen, the Godskin, and whomever else he had to murder, her citizens, her civilization, basically, and then Radagon and Marika pulling out grace from the Queen's Serpent Skull. I believe the temptation of grace went from a war against gods to betrayal and murder of a new god, the Glomide Queen. I don't believe she's actually dead. I think that's just her body and her spirit lives on. Same how Godwyn and Ronnie and blah, blah, blah. Everyone knows all that stuff. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so I don't know how any of that works. How the piling of bodies and the fetching of gold from her skull makes a big, primordial or tree magic, probably. I had to say that because I wrote it down. But anyway, it reveals gold and that the Shadow Realm is now actually shadowed. Everyone knows it's shadowed. And I think also the Queen and her kingdom see that. So I believe it's Radagon we see walking up the gory stairs and opening the portal. Excuse me, but I think it's Marika who pulls out the gold and then Radagon who opens it. He is the warrior after all. They're both shirtless all the time, which is just awesome. It's a good way to go through life. But to stay on track, oh yeah, they look the same even in the fight for Radagon and the stupid Elden beast, the Elden chase beast. It's all right. All right. From the gameplay trailer, this is about Miquella now. Pure and radiant, he wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men. There is nothing more terrifying. And secondly, back to the story trailer, and so Miquella would abandon everything. He's the Griffin. His golden flesh, his blinding strength, even his fate. This is important because I would have. Hello, headset? Are you working? What is happening? Headset? Can you guys hear me? I'm gonna have to turn the volume back on my own video again because my headset flaked out on me for a second. Uh-oh. Why don't I hear anything in the game now? Uh-oh. Has none of this been... Uh-oh, has none of this been recording this whole time? I just realized that nothing I had been saying had been recording this whole time. And I greatly apologize for that. I did not realize that if I wasn't in the game, then my mic would come through. So I gave a whole big explanation of everything. Now I'm going to try to do an even shorter version, and I apologize for thinking my friends in the background. Long story short, I really wanted to make a video based on the story of Brady. Finally inspired me all these years to make the video. The video is 26 minutes long, and I tracked it through having a lot of difficulty. I'm having a lot of difficulty running the video. I'm turning crazy. And I am now out of time. People already have the DLC. I'm having to avoid spoilers everywhere. I think I saw an image of the art transition from the last one. So I'm going to start and just read this because I'm out of time and I can't get my video to ever. Is this done? Yes, good. Alright. Now, check my volume one more time. After I sit down, okay, so I can hit a button. And listen to this fine gentleman play his lovely instrument the whole time. Okay, here we go. Nope, this isn't. Flying back in on the phone. Here we go. Lovely view. The Golden Order. I only bring up the Golden Order because Golden Order is different from gold. Gold having to do with grace and being in touch with other gods. Discus of Light description reads, what are the incantations of the Golden Order? Oh my gosh, now I'm really tired from doing all this. I did most of this once already. One of the incantations of the Golden Order fundamentalists, a gift from the Elemental to his father Radion. Nicola was a fundamentalist, but the religion couldn't actually do anything to save his sister. So Radigon's Rings of Light reads, and yet Nicola abandoned fundamentalism, do nothing to treat me as a curse of God. This is the beginning of Unallied Gold. Really quick, Unallied Gold, you're basing something by adding something inferior to it. The gold is mixed with religion, so it couldn't work. Alright, so now Nicola, the kind, spoke at the beginning. I think this is America or Radigan pulling up the hairs from a corpse of a deity. There's a YouTuber who I've already linked his channel in the chat, named Tim Diggity, with this excellent snakehead mock-up that I fully believed. I thought of it independently. And I saw his video. Actually, I saw it on the Zealous Forum watching his video. Anyway, please check out his channel. So it's a snake, and I believe the snake is the Glow-Eyed Queen. I lost my place, I'm sorry. So yeah, they're pulling the threads out of this Queen Serpent's skull. This is I'm pretty certain of this. That's, let's see. Okay, so the point of this video, that introduction out of the way, is that I want to explain how I think Nicola ended up doing the steps he did to get to the Shadow Realm, and why America ultimately smashed the Elden Ring. That starts with figuring out, though, who the Glow-Eyed Queen was. The Black Flame Ritual reads, the Glow-Eyed Queen led the Apostles. It was said that she was an Empyrean chosen by the Fingers. The Fingers chose her before they lands between existed, or had access to lands between. Then by the very same fingers that we find in the Round Table Hold. The Noble Presence incantation reads, once a sign of the God's wrath, this incantation became a trophy of the Noble's God type. So, that means gods existed, other Empyreans or whatever, before. My headset did it to me again. I apologize, I have to check the volume. Seems like it's working, but I'm also going to check it this way. Yep, good. Here we go, back on track. Where was it? Okay, so the Glow-Eyed Queen raises the Godskin to kill them. The Godslayer Greatsword reads, Sacred Sword, the Glow-Eyed Queen controlled the Godskin Apostles before her defeat at the hands of Malekith. So they're already known as Godskin, so they have to have had skins of gods to be called that before they killed gods. I hope that makes sense. I am also quite tired, so this is a bad time to do this video, but as I said, I'm out of time. Really sorry I'm dehydrated. Keep hearing so there's a pain in the headset to mute, and then unmute again. Alright. Okay, so Malekith is America's shadow spirit or whatever. Is her beast. If you give him all the death root and lose, he'll say, cower before Malekith, America's Black Blade. And then also if you win, forgive me, America, the Golden Order cannot be restored. Right. But why I think Radagon and America did it, I think revenge is part of it. You know what, that line doesn't even need to be there. Who cares? But let's see. Sorry, this is going to be very loose and messy. I apologize. Okay, yeah. So that means I think, oh, there it is. I found my place. I think someone had to get the god skins, the gods for the apostles and nobles, and I think that was Malekith. Because I think the betrayal was America and Radagon and Malekith working with the Gold-Eyed Queen to kill the gods, but then killing her to take the power for themselves. Now, it could be that it was Gold-Eyed Queen herself or Mesmer or somebody else who took the gods, who got the god skins, but I think Malekith for that reason. Revenge, because it's only being killed by Mesmer in that city in response to the deaths and death being taken. When I'm moving the screen, I keep being distracted by the visuals. Man, this is great. I hope we get the gold reach and point on. Alright. Followed was a war on the scene, one that could never be put to song. Put it without grace or honor, the tyranny of the first fighter. Go right back to the shadow and the But I'm interested in the third part of that, because it implies killing something unclean or inferior, exactly like how the owner thought of in both the Land Queen and Shadow, it seems. Yeah, that is... Alright, so the seduction was then killing the gods, betrayal was Malekith killing the queen and her civilization. The god who the apostle were, because the apostles once had deserved this in death, the real was of the gods and the Black Flame, but after the defeat by Malekith, the Black Blade, the source of their power was sealed away. Alright. What I believe we see at the start of this trailer is the aftermath of Malekith killing the Gold-Eyed Queen, and her civilization. And then Radagon and America pulling out graves and using the bodies to create the Primary Production. The Crucible. I believe the Knights are from as well. I think they're actually Knights of the Tree. But anyway, that's a separate video. I don't believe the Gold-Eyed Queen is dead. I think that her body is, just like how Ronnie's a spirit and how Godwin is still a body. The Gold-Eyed Queen exists on. Fair from which roll the rose, and so too short shadow body. Well, I can't explain how any of that works, but tree magic is what I wrote down as a joke. When the portal opens, it reveals just how golden and beautiful one world is and how dark and scary the other is. Or whatever. I think even so that's a revelation, by the way, to the Queen and her citizens. Oh, and the tower in the distance. Yeah, it's amazing. Okay. Alright, I believe it's Radagon who's, not that any of this matters, but I believe it's Radagon who's opening the portal, climbing the steps, whether it's America who kicks out the bull. They're both shirtless, so it's really hard to tell. Hair goes back and forth. It's ambiguous on purpose, and I honestly think it's, no, I hope it's something. On to Nicola, feeling radiant, feeling love. That is so annoying. My headset turned off again. Don't know why that's happening. Recording, it looks like it. Everything here, my recording, it looks like it. Alright, we're golden. Yeah, that's so frustrating. Okay. This is about Nicola, in case that part got cut off from the gameplay trailer. Pure and radiant, who wields love to shrive clean hurts and men, become more terrifying. And so Nicola would have, storytelling now. And so kindly, Nicola would abandon everything in case for her. His golden flesh, his blinded strength, and his faith. I would be recording this specifically, the statue in the Halley Tree of Melania with one arm protecting, covering over Nicola, protecting him. Because we've always been led to believe that Nicola was a small, fragile child. His curse is to be forever with. Let's see. I don't think any of that gold strength or gold skin, excuse me, or blinding strength are relevant at all. I think it's just manipulation to the turns to follow into the Shadow Realm. Could be an Outer God manipulating Mikola, but I think it's Mikola manipulating everything. Probably just giving free reign or found a way out of it. Since he died in both spirit and body. Anyway, what matters most is that he abandoned his fate, that of being Saint Germain. No, he just lost it. I'm sorry, Mikola just lost his spirit. He was just his body. I think we're gonna have this now, I just realized. One was on the Shadow Realm, but the other one Mog has. Huh. I guess spirit that Mog has and body in Shadow Realm. But that's just me thinking on the fly. Let's get back on track. I think when Mikola abandoned his fate, he passed on a feeling of Saint treatment to someone else. That's because of the word choice, abandoning his fate. Because we've had, just from Self alone, but many other games and movies and television, all kinds of escaping from fate, running from, facing, changing, challenging, fearing, hiding from. But abandoning is the first time I've ever heard abandoning. Well, I think the fate got moved to someone else. Just my thoughts on it. I also think, as just a little bit of proof, that the lady in the fire after Resident attacks the city, who's being using a Black Knight assassin woman. It looks almost exactly like one of them, but with some weird weapon. And I think there's a chance it is somebody that we've seen, like somebody we know. Well, we can come back to that in a minute. Hopefully I remember. If I forget, I have it. Sorry. Alright. Godfrey. No, actually, before Godfrey, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I believe, as a lot of people do, I think, that Melina is the Golden Queen. I don't usually go for popular stuff like that, but I did the Flame Frenzy in my first game, like 2 years ago now, and when I saw that ending, that is exactly the conclusion that I came to. She was the Golden Queen. We've been hearing about the God King stuff. And since that's the case, well, actually, gosh, just in case people don't know, if you do the Frenzied Flame ending, Melina's alive, and she'll pick up the Elden Ring after you burn the tree yourself, and her left eye is, not only is her hair like wild or chaotic, but her left eye is now purple. The pupil is purple. It was sealed shut before, the same sort of marks we've seen on the Saint Trina torch, blah blah blah. Alright, I got a little ahead of myself there, sorry about that. So Mikola gives his fate of Saint Trina to Melina. All the sleep magic and purple Shadow Realm being purple themed sky at least. So I think Saint Trina is the spirit form of the Dolomite Queen, and that Melina is a Saint Trina now. And that Mikola is abandoned his fate, and she's got the Elden Ring. I don't think the flame ending is canon. There's no such thing. But we'll make sure that's known. I gotta stop saying but it's hard to do when you're reading live. Man, is that quick. Holy. Alright, check again. My headset cut out. Looks like it's working, but I got to make sure. We're good. My goodness, what a pain in the butt. I don't know why my headset keeps turning itself off. I thought I fixed it. It wasn't doing it last week, and it started 2 weeks ago. What's doing it again? I don't know why. It does need to be replaced, but... Oh. Alright, here we go. So Godwin is America's third child. The father of all three is Radagon, and who is now, at this point in the game, the story anyway, two people within one being. Two people pretending to be. One person, I should say, pretending to be two different people. I'm saying that backwards, I'm sorry. There's Morgott and Moog, twins before them, Omen children. They're locked away. America and Radagon don't want to think they exist even. Um, so, uh, I think Mo takes the egg because Mikula is manipulating him, discarding his body or spirit. I don't know which stuff. But yeah, I think Mikula's using Mode. I think Mode thinks he's more successful than he is, and that's why he was still able to be killed. He's got something, but he doesn't have the full Mikula. Okay, and I think Mikula was able to manipulate that because when he became an egg, he knew it wasn't going to work. He could tell that it wasn't going to kill Lania. Otherwise, he wouldn't have left, and we know he left because we know he's in the Shadow Room. Unless the trailer's just straight up lying, but I don't think it is. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's good enough on that. Bingo. Now Godfrey, okay. So America is the one, despite that Radagon was a part of it, he's, his golden body, when back when Godfrey was around. It's America who has to be impregnated, let's hope it was all consensual, sorry. And then also give birth to the Horn Children. No matter how eternal, invincible she is, if Horn Children would hurt. Oh boy. So she's the one who suffers more. Alright, yep, there we go. Okay, yep, okay, now. Alright, I lost my place again. Let's see. Oh, so I don't think anyone, not even Ronnie or the Greater Will, would have thought that death would end up being Godwin's bodily counterpart. I think that was a play by another outer god. Maybe the Frenzied Flame, hard to say. Fingers, I mean, whatever. Oh yeah, okay, so they didn't give up, got rid of Godfrey, Radagon became Elden Lord, they had a third child together, two people in one body, pretending to be two people, and that just seems like a perfectly healthy boy. But then, he's not. He gets killed, obviously, by Ronnie, and then, yeah, okay. I lost my place. Oh yeah, okay. He gets killed by Ronnie, and this causes, America to smash the Elden Ring, but that is after Mikula and Melania are born. Melania and Mikula. America and Radagon attempt to have two more children. Now, I believe, since they're fooled into thinking Godwin is perfect, that they're going to get two more perfect children. They get two more first children, however. But differently cursed in the Elden. They're not just inferior. They're infected by an outer god. It's more direct, more grace, or killing them. However, this distraught over them probably would have happened over time. Melania would have immediately started to have patches of skin scarring from the burns falling off, and Mikula would have been young, as he should have been at first. And then they would have realized he wasn't aging as more coming out. Wow, you look like you're 9 years old for 10 years now. Really good point. This headset turning off is driving me insane. Like, that shit insane. I'm gonna lose my mind. So, good. Back at it. And now I took the items off. Let me just read for a second. Oh, we're at the Mesmer part. Before we get back to Godwin, America, we need to do Mesmer. I want to say about Mikula. There could be many reasons to why he's doing what he's doing in the show, but I really hope that what Mikula wants. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna save this because it's important. I've got to save this. Okay. Oh, I want to say about Melina. I remember just in time. The possibly Black Knight assassin. see being killed by Mesmer, essentially. Could be Melanie's burning body. Can't say that. The burning scars add up there, but I don't know. It could be somebody else entirely, or just letting us know it's in the like that. Listen. Alright, moving on. Finally, Mesmer. Alright. So, in the gameplay trailer, Mesmer is heard asking Mother, gosh, I think I'm going to read this. Wouldst thou to your lordship sanction, and so go back to what? He uses the word mother, slaughtered Omen and Moon, actively blown like Queen's Guild, and has both fire and snakes. So, I think he is Melena's child. Melena starts with M, so Mesmer does as well. Even though he was born ahead of time, when you're in play already, spirit forms exist, opposite forms, spirit or body, whatever they don't have, exist. I think the girl like Queen who must be because of her spirit form. Melena also Melena Trina. Okay. Alright, because that's actually saves me a lot of time. That would explain the snakes, the fire, purple eye, the red queen, one chosen on purpose, maybe even burned alive on purpose. That scene could be a trick of the insert. Oh, rain stopped. And it could be that, that was the very beginning thing that happened when we started everything, being sacrificed. But who knows? I'll make a lot of stuff up because we don't know. We'll never know. Does that finish up the milking part? Oh, lordship could be either over the Shadow Realm or lines between. Hard to say. Could be both. Could be both. Could be either. Could be both. Is what I meant to say. Could be both. Could be both. Okay. Let's see. Oh, well, I believe America did what she did. Actually, almost done. Wait, am I missing pages? I am missing pages. Well, that sucks. I'm missing a page. Oh, no, I'm not. Sorry. Alright, so why I think is the final thing. We're actually almost done with this recording, so to speak. The headset will cut out one more time before we're done. I can just feel it. Why I think America did what she did. Well, okay, I always used to think it was just because she was enraged on being killed, when he probably shouldn't be allowed to be killed. But now, well, part of it, it could also be that it was to free her son from being trapped in death. Like, she knows what she has to do, otherwise he will be death no matter what. But she can free him from that fate, have him abandon it the same way Nicola can, by smashing the Elden Ring. And that starts with the golden epitaph, a weapon, a shitty weapon, but a sword made to commemorate the death of Godwyn the Golden, first of the demigods to die. Infused with the humble prayer of a young boy, Nicola, doesn't say Nicola, but it is. Oh brother, Lord brother, please die a true death. Nicola knew already that it wasn't legit, and he had to do something. That could be part of his plan, to free Godwyn, to help free Godwyn, with the help of his mother, by smashing the Elden Ring. Anyway, okay, now that matters. Okay, so Radagon and America, they're both at the end of the game. Radagon is waiting for anyone who would challenge the Erd Tree. There it goes. That was my headset. I'm going one more time, sorry. That was before. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Okay. I was saying, Radagon, while waiting, like he does eternally wait in the Erd Tree, or sort of the Erd Tree, oh shoot, I forgot to say this earlier. I have to say this really quick. Hey, go movies for me. I think that we see the Shadow Tree that Mesmer is standing under, whatever, impaling things under. in the Erd tree is the thing underneath the gold, and then we see the gold Erd tree being squeezed out of the shadow tree. And it's trying to be gotten to or extracted from, but they're both two options. Back to Radagon. Radagon's waiting there, but on purpose. He's doing it to serve. He's waiting to defend the Erd tree against any opposition. America is eternally crucified. Just a horrible torture for the remainder of ever. She is the one who's being punished. The shattering, if I got this part wrong, I apologize. And it might be irrelevant anyway, so I'm still going to say it. I think brings out the ability to be tarnished. Means it can defeat everything. And tarnished with chapter of anticipation, which I've always found strange, is outside of just being a tutorial area. I think the tarnished are from the Shadow Realm, starting point being the chapter of anticipation, where they arrive at anticipated at, and then have to die, lose their body, maybe soul, to go to the lands which will be able to be interacted with by grace. Give a new soul and body. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I meant. Alright. Had to make sure I said that correctly. Is there anything else? Let's see. Okay, so Mikkel's ultimate goal, I hope, I partially hope there's a small chance that it's to help Godwin in League with his mother. But what I really want it to be, what I think it is he just wants to help his sister Melinda. Because even though he is Griffith, he is the Griffith with an actual heart who wants to protect his guts. That's going to be the end of the video. Oh, right, I can't click off of it. I clicked off before I was done talking. I forgot I can't do that. Thank you, anybody, for who sees this. I hope to download this video tomorrow. And then start piecing it together. Might be a head start. And then I will post what I can. Just on the normal channel. Just in case, I don't know, I don't trust the whole live thing. These videos might not stay forever, you know? Alright. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Oh, I guess one other quick reason is my character is not going to be ready to stream Shadow of the Erd Tree on Friday night. I'm just not there. I was stupid and made my character on the Seamless mod, and I needed to have it on Vanilla, the normal Elden, so that I can play with the DLC immediately. But at least I'm out of time, so I'm only about halfway. I am going to be doing that. I don't really plan on streaming this weekend. Might do, if we do leave for company on Saturday, might do that. Might stream that. But I don't plan on streaming Elden in the Elden Ring, because if you prefer to watch Lethal over Elden Ring, I'm happy to be there for you. But if you want to watch Elden Ring, and you're okay to watch the DLC, as in there were spoilers, or you already played it somehow. Jealousy, if you did. Then I would prefer to not watch me, who's still building the character, before he goes into the DLC, and instead go watch somebody else, or support somebody who's who Shadow of the Erd Tree right away, who would support himself. And then you can always watch me play again later. I plan on making a whole Shadow of the Erd Tree playthrough. please give me that. Sure.